Okay guys, here we are at the House of Tint. Let's have a look what they've got in the workshop. Hi guys, Aaron here from Pricepool Australia. We've come down to see you over at the House of Tint. So he's just going to go through a little bit about what they do here.
How are you, mate? That's
good. Good, thanks mate.
Well, what we do here is obviously window tint and paint protection film. The brand of film we use is made by Expel. We've chosen that particular brand to use because of their pattern database that they use. It's second to none really. Like the vehicle protection and models that they have in their library, you're talking hundreds of thousands of cars. So the thing with what we do is we don't use a knife on a car. Everything's computer cut and then we fit it to the car like this brand new FA here.
Yeah. As I've seen before, obviously you guys do a lot of high-end stuff also as your everyday cars.
Yep.
So obviously, as you were just saying, you've got a brand spanking new Ferrari F8 here that they've just completed. So
yeah, so this one's taken us probably about a week and a half. We've had a few little odd jobs in between, but yeah, look, it's come up beautiful. Just you can even sort of see the gloss level of the film itself. Is second to none really. It's a stunning film.
Yeah, it does look amazing, and guys, literally you would not even know that this thing has a film on it. It's just the workmanship that these guys have done is second to none. It's just amazing. So we'll take you around the car a little bit and have a bit of a closer look. And yeah.
So the patterns and I guess the shape of this F8 is definitely not the easiest car in the world, but not the hardest either. But the complication of the patterns, like for example this mirror here, you've got the mirror stalk here which has got one piece of film that wraps around. Your main body of the mirror, this shape here, that's one piece of film, and then you've got this Y shape here, that's another piece of film that butts into that here, and then you've got another piece of film here and then another piece of film there, so they all kind of interlock. It is like a little bit of a jigsaw. Like the Expel patterns are very, very good. We offer what we call a bespoke finish as well. So what that basically means is most of the patterns sort of finish maybe sort of a mil or two off from the edge. Every model that we do, we'll manipulate the pattern. So we'll add to all the edges, add to all around the badge and the light and everything like that. And yeah, as you can see, you can't sort of feel really any edges on the whole car, which is going to be better in the long run. When the car gets dirty, you don't see those little dirt lines, and just sort of aesthetically pleasing. It doesn't peel and all that sort of stuff as easy either. So yeah, no, it's definitely take pride in what you do and then you enjoy it. With these black plastics, they're I guess like a matte sort of satin finish from factory. Expel have actually created patterns for this as well. So all this gets done, these fins get done, so everything's wrapped, but it's in a different film. So they have what they call the Ultimate Plus, which is the gloss version, and then they have another film called Stealth, which is the satin finish that we've done this in. So to basically wrap this particular shape, it's all in different pieces, very similar to the mirror. You've got one piece that comes in like that, sort of in the shape of a W, and then you've got these two pieces here that basically fit into each of the edges of the film. And yeah, look, you can sort of see there, like there's hardly even a line. The design team at Expel are really second to none. Yeah, so this rear diffuser, similar sort of thing that we're talking about on the front. Same black plastics, but yeah, very complicated pattern. You've got one piece that runs all down through here, and then each of these fins, all these fins and everything, all on the body, everything gets wrapped. Any pieces that we don't actually have, what we can do here is we can create our own patterns. So we've got our own digitising program that we can use, so any pieces of the puzzle that we can't fit, we can just generally make our own, which sort of comes in handy for the old school stuff, like your old Tiranas and Falcons and that sort of stuff. Definitely not going to be in the US database, but we can create our own patterns and yeah, fit film to the car and protect them for, especially all the older cars are getting a lot of recos and yeah, basically just makeovers at the moment. So to protect a good paint job is worth its weight in gold. Yeah, so we're basically starting the wrap on this Defender. Just wrapping these little A-pillars here. So basically what we do is when we prep a car, we take it outside and wash it and clean it obviously, and then we use what we call a clay bar just to take out any imperfections in the paint, and then prep it and we wrap them. So I'll show you an example. We've got a couple of pieces here. So this is how the material comes on a big roll, and then it's all basically computer cut. So this piece of film here is basically just for these, what they call the B-pillars. So I'll chuck these on for you. So the XPEL program, I guess, comes with its own gel solution. So the idea of the gel is so that the film sits on top of the gel, and when you squeegee it out, it bites down hard into the surface, and then starts to dry out and cure. So basically what we'll do is we'll just clean this down.
So guys, you can see the process, how they do it here at the House of Tint.
So you can sort of see how tight everything really fits. It's yeah, great patterns. So once we sort of line it up, we just sort of tack it down. And make sure it all lines up.
Here we are watching him master his craft, guys. Have a look.
That's it. Yeah, so that's basically it. It's the process. So especially these B-pillars, those black plastics, they, as we all know, they just scratch really easily. So good, definitely a good thing to protect on a car. Yeah. So look, apart from the being very grateful to be able to work on supercars and that sort of stuff, it's not all that we do. We don't just do sort of wrapping. I've been window tinting for about 27 years. So it's sort of the idea of going into the clear wrap, the paint protection film, was sort of meant to complement the business, and it's sort of evolved and taken over really. But we still do a lot of window tints. We do regular cars, we do Mazda 3s, we tint Holdens, we you know, basically we're not precious. We definitely love to help whoever wants to be helped. So, but we do ceramic window films. That's all that we stock at the moment. We've sort of gone away from the cheaper budget films, I guess, just because they don't last, and we'd rather put a good ceramic film on that we know is going to last and actually work when it comes to, you know, some of these films knock out over 90% of the heat, so and you're not going to get that from a basic window film. Apart from that, we do ceramic coatings, we do interior protections as well, and we also, for track cars, this particular vehicle's got it as well, but we also have a film, it's like a protective film that goes on the windscreen as well. So it's basically not self-healing, so the paint protection film, which this car is also wrapped as well, if you get a scuff mark or a scratch, you can actually pour hot water on it or go out in the sun and it self-heals. Whereas this particular film here, on the windscreen is designed to sort of absorb the stones and the impact and that sort of thing. And basically just protect the glass from shattering. More for people that don't want to have to replace a windscreen. It's not that they can't afford it, they just don't want their car pulled apart and have aftermarket screens and that sort of thing. So really good way of protecting the car.
Okay guys, so if any of you guys need some protective film, window tip, don't hesitate to give these guys a call at the House of Tint. You'll find them on
Instagram, got a Facebook, got a YouTube channel, or just give us a buzz, look us up, give me a call.
So guys, get around it. These guys do an unbelievable job, guys. So, yeah.
Thanks, mate. Thanks for coming around.
No worries, mate. Thank you.